Abalendia Longo. Today's headline is hotter than simmer on a charcoal stove. Bon Kalindo just shook the table, and Malawi is buzzing like a transformer after a power surge. He dropped a line that's burning through every WhatsApp group. Inu a DPP, Samalani ndi anthu ogwila. Translation: you in the DPP better watch out for others holding power in government. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is not just a warning. It's political TNT with the fuse already lit. I'm your host from GlobalPulseNewz, where we unpack Malawi's loudest headlines with a mix of brains, boldness, and a bit of that streetwise humor. So tighten your seatbelts, let's dissect this story, fact by fact, to see who's calling who out and why this statement could flip the table in Malawi's power corridors. Bon Kalindo stood before the mic like a man on a mission. The date? 17th October. The vibe? Electric. His voice? Sharp, deliberate, with that signature flair that makes every syllable sound like it's carrying a secret. Then came the bomb. Inu a DPP, Samalani ndi anthu ogwila. People blinked, gasped, and then boom! Social media went into full meltdown mode. In plain English, Kalindo was saying, DPP, be careful who you mess with. Some of those in government are not your friends. But beneath the humor and drama, there was a serious undertone, a coded message hinting at deep political fractures, maybe even power games we don't fully see. Some say it was a warning, others call it provocation, but everyone agrees Bon didn't say that by accident. The man knows his timing and he knows his audience. And trust me, once Bon drops a line like that, he doesn't just shake the mic, he shakes the entire political ground. So what's really behind this fire? Let's peel that onion, layer by spicy layer. Now Malawian politics is like a telenovela. The plot twists come faster than fuel price changes. Behind Bon's words lies something much deeper, a silent tug-of-war between those who hold the title and those who hold the real power. Within the DPP, tension has been boiling quietly. Factions, loyalties, backroom whispers, some want reform, others want revenge. Bon's statement threw kerosene on those fires. It's as if he was saying, don't think everyone in government is on your side. And that stung, because it means there are forces within or around the state machinery that might be out of the DPP's control, or worse, working against them. Malawians are no strangers to coded warnings. Kalindo's words carried that between the lines energy, the kind that leaves every politician checking their WhatsApp messages twice. But who exactly are these others Bon was warning about? The plot thickens. Let's meet the names and shadows that everyone's now whispering about. Politics in Malawi is in chess. It's more like bao, the traditional game. Everyone's moving stones, but not everyone's playing fair. Bon's warning hints at a web of influence, advisors, business moguls, and even a few ex-officials who still have deep roots in government. These are the silent operators, the ones you won't see on the podium, but their fingerprints are everywhere. Word in Lilongwe circles is that some government officials and shadow power brokers are working cross-party, influencing contracts, decisions, and political alliances. A dangerous mix, because when influence crosses party lines, trust evaporates faster than salary at the end of the month. And Bon, he knows this terrain. This is a man who's seen power, clashed with it, and come back for more. When he speaks, it's with the confidence of someone who's seen the game up close and is not afraid to say it out loud. Now, when you drop a political grenade like that, people don't just sit and watch. Malawi reacted, loud, fast, and with memes sharper than razor wire. Let's talk about that storm. Within hours, Malawian online spaces looked like a DJ battle of opinions. TikTok, Facebook, radio talk shows. Everyone had something to say. Some said Bon is a hero. Others called him reckless. Hashtags like Bon Kalindo warning and DPP drama started popping up. WhatsApp voice notes spread faster than fuel rumors, each one adding more flavor to the mix. Media outlets tried to decode his statement. Analysts went live on panels, and bloggers had a field day. But here's the thing, Bon didn't clarify, he didn't explain, and that silence, it made the story even juicier. To many Malawians, this was not just politics, it was entertainment meets enlightenment. People are tired of polite speeches, they want bold truth-tellers. Bon gave them that, raw, risky, and real. But beneath the noise, there's something serious brewing. Because every viral statement in Malawi politics leaves a ripple that can easily become a wave.
Inside the DPP, this comment landed like thunder during dry season. Party insiders reportedly held private meetings, trying to assess what Bon meant and who he was targeting. For some, it exposed weakness. For others, it was a reminder that the DPP's control over the national narrative isn't absolute anymore. When an independent voice can shake your base, you know it's serious. There's also speculation that Bon's statement might inspire other insiders to speak up or defect. In a political climate already shaky, even one more outspoken voice can shift alliances. And let's not forget the citizens. They're watching, analyzing, connecting dots, because when one man warns a ruling class to beware, people start wondering, beware of who? And that's where it gets even juicier, because this isn't the end of the story. It's the start of a new chapter. Let's look at what could happen next if this political storm keeps building. If Malawi's political history has taught us anything, it's that today's outburst is tomorrow's headline and next week's fallout. There are three possible paths from here. DPP strikes back, publicly dismisses Bon, calls him irrelevant, and tries to control the narrative. Silence and suspicion. They pretend it's nothing, but behind closed doors, investigations start, phones get tapped, and alliances get tested. Counterfire. Other politicians might start naming names, pushing this into a full-blown political thriller. Whichever way it goes, one thing's for sure. Bon Kalindo has set the stage for a new kind of political conversation. Bold, unpredictable, and unapologetically Malawian. And in a country where politics often hides behind polite curtains, Bon just yanked those curtains wide open. So, Abale Anga, what's your take? Was Bon Kalindo simply stirring the pot? Or was he dropping truth bombs the nation needed to hear? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're reading every one of them. If you're loving how we break down Malawi's biggest headlines with brains, spice, and a touch of human, then do the thing. Subscribe, smash the bell icon, and share this video with your friends. Because here at Global Pulse News, we don't just report, we decode the drama. Until next time, this is your host signing off. Goma Musaiwale, the real stories always start after the mic goes off.